Story time on the craziest girl at my high school. And I don't mean fun crazy. I know you guys have been waiting for the story times, and I'm finally all done with high school. So I'm gonna start doing like one really good one a week. I'm only gonna tell these stories from my personal experience. I don't want to spread like any false information, any false rumors. So if I don't know, I won't be sharing the information. But what I do know is that this girl came to our high school. I forget which year, but she came to our high school. She was all the rave. She was super pretty. She seemed to be super nice. I think I know why she came to our school, but I'm not for sure, so I'm not gonna say it. I never really had a big run-in with her until my best friend at the time started dating her ex. I always have heard things because she went through a lot of friend groups and there was just always some kind of drama attached to that, you know? So anyway, my best friend starts dating her ex. They broke up. She said she didn't cheat. He said she did. She said, I don't know what's true, but basically he meets my best friend, and when I tell you these two together are the perfect couple, I can't even explain. Like, they're so in love, they're gonna get married. If they don't, I don't believe in love. This girl also gets a boyfriend around the same time. They're both moved on. Great. No, not great, because she's not. She keeps finding ways to text her ex, which is now my best friend's boyfriend. So, you know, it's unsettling. They're a happy couple. Leave them alone. He never answers her. He keeps blocking her. Eventually gets to the point where she literally is texting him through her friend's phone. She like sent him a song that like reminded her of him. I'm just like, what? You have a boyfriend. I remember my friend showing me like a DM where she was like, my mom saw you driving today. I was thinking of you. Like, what are you doing? Anyway, it gets to the point where she literally texts him through her friend's phone and is kind of like blackmailing him to talk to her in a way. I'm not going to say why, you know, those are her reasons. That's not for me to talk about on the internet. And my best friend is hanging out with her boyfriend. So, you know, she stands on business and is like, look, if you need to talk to him, like, I'll be right here on the phone with him, but you can call if you need. So the girl's like, never mind. So it's just kind of at a point where, you know, she has a boyfriend. She shouldn't be texting her ex. So this is where I come in. I'm very good at confrontation. I'm also very good with my words. So me and my best friend sit down and we type a long letter for her that's very nice and direct. It wasn't mean whatsoever. The worst part was the end where we were just like, look, if you need help from your ex, we're gonna have to screenshot these texts and send them to your boyfriend because what is going on? She reads the text, but she doesn't answer it. And of course we go to school that week and hear that my best friend apparently sent her some mean text. Obviously no one believed this because, you know, my best friend at the time is so unproblematic. Literally, no one batted an eye when she said something. No, it goes mute for a while, and then we're at the point where my best friend's boyfriend needs his clothes back from this girl. So my friend texts her the first time and asks, and she's just like, well, why doesn't my ex pick it up? Then my best friend fought back and said he doesn't want to waste the gas. So she pulls the I'm not home right now, which is fine. So my best friend texts again and asks for the clothes again, and just saying that she'll swing by to grab them if you leave them on the front porch. Swings by, no one's there. She doesn't get out of her car. There was really no response, so she just kind of went on with her life. And the girl then said she gave away all of his stuff, which didn't make sense for reasons, but I don't want to get the story wrong, so we're just gonna continue. Anyway, this girl's mom ends up texting the girl's ex's, my best friend's boyfriend, and the whole thing is kind of complicated, basically saying that my best friend and her boyfriend's little sister were like harassing this girl. Just everyone knows that that's not true. This girl's mom also called my best friend a horse. Like, what? Sorry, but if you're over the age of 30 and you need to talk crap about high school girls, what are you doing? Her mom has literally made so many girls feel bad about themselves, like almost bullied out of friend groups. Like, I know this is a fact for sure because I have witnessed it. But regardless of the fact, this whole thing just goes on for way too long, and I'm like walking in the hallway behind her and she just doesn't care about who's around her, I guess, because I just hear her talking about this whole scenario completely wrong. Like, she's telling the story. Oh, I messed up on those. Telling the story so wrong and calling my best friend a fan. My best friend doesn't even say this girl's name, let alone act like a fan. And I made a story time about that whole kind of interaction as well, but I've been very careful about the story times that I share because I did it once to this other girl. Actually, that girl might top craziest chick. I don't even know. I'm not gonna say that because that's mean, but I did do like a story time about homecoming drama, and she made it seem like I was bullying her because I was calling out all the bullying I went through being her friend. Like, what? That'll be another story time. I just don't understand. I'm trying to do these as graceful as possible because, you know, like, I'm not a mean person. I don't like to talk bad about people, but I'm not afraid to spill the truth. And like, right out of high school, no one probably knows who I'm talking about, but basically this whole encounter with this girl lasted like a year and a half, I swear. It's like she forgot me and my best friend at the time literally like lived through each other. Like, everything I knew, she knew. Like, it was like our lives were one, you know? So pretty much the craziest part of all that was just the fact that she still had a boyfriend. It's one thing if you're still hung up on your ex and like you miss him and are trying to ruin someone's relationship, but you have a boyfriend. And there's been other weird allegations with that relationship, but that's not for me to talk on. But I'm ready to go. I actually really like my makeup today. I think it looks super cute and summery. So I hope you guys have a great day. There's a little story time for you guys. I hope you like it. Peace out. Love you. Bye.
Literally block me, argue with me in the comments. I don't care, but TikTokers have been lying to you for years, and I'm here to set the record straight. I love beauty products just as much as the next person, but it's getting excessive at this point. You cannot convince me your 20-year-old skin needs a 10-step skincare routine. Let's just put it this way. If you go to the dermatologist and tell them your problems with your skin, I highly doubt they're going to tell you 10 different products to buy. They'll most likely tell you need 2, maybe 3 really good products. Remember that a lot of people have an agenda to push, so of course they want to sell you on 10 different products because they're going to make more money from that. Next, you know that super cool phone case that your favorite influencer is telling you need to get? Like it looks so aesthetic or whatever? You don't need that either. Worst, honestly, was the Rhode lip peptide case. In my opinion, that was just a definition of overconsumption and consumerism. Why get a phone case for a lip product? I only own one phone case, and it's to protect my phone. I used to crack my phone all the time in high school. Ever since I stopped buying for aesthetic and practicality, like my phone doesn't crack. Isn't that crazy? As women, I feel like we're always told we need to do like the next thing to like improve our beauty or improve our hygiene or whatever. One example of this is I keep seeing videos saying I need to start oil pulling. In case you don't know what that is, oil pulling is basically when you put like coconut oil in your mouth and you swish it around for 30 minutes. And it's supposed to, I guess, make your teeth whiter, make your breath smell better. It removes the bacteria in your mouth. Believe me, this is not me saying oil pulling doesn't work. I'm more saying that I just think women, we have so much pressure on ourselves to always be keeping up with these new things. If I listened to every TikTok video I see telling me I need to be doing this and I need to be doing that, I would be doing literally hundreds of beauty maintenance things a day. Most of us are not influencers. Like, we have jobs, we have school, like we don't have time to sit with coconut oil in our mouths for 30 minutes. I think consuming this content that's always telling us that what we're doing is wrong ends up making us feel really insecure. Speaking of that, I used to be obsessed with like shower talk videos. I found that they were kind of making me feel like I wasn't clean enough. People own like 10 plus body scrubs, 10 plus shower lotions. I own like 2 or 3, but you don't need 10 body scrubs. Also a problem of people not really being like transparent with like how products work. Saw this with the gua sha. Again, I'm not discrediting the gua sha. I know they've been used for literally hundreds of years, but the amount of girls I saw selling them, telling you that it's going to completely transform your bone structure. A lot of times, I'm sorry, I don't think these people are being honest with you. Like they'll show a picture of Bella Hadid when she was 16 and then a picture of Bella Hadid when she was 25 and they're like, oh, she probably got it from gua shaing. No, she got a better bone structure because your face thins out as you age. Again, I'm not saying these products don't work. I just think a lot of times people really exaggerate the benefits that you get from them. It would be so easy for me to show a picture of myself when I was 15 and then a picture of me now. I could tell you I got it from a certain product when really I didn't. Okay, last, I'm surprised people still even promote these products. Like skinny teas or diet teas. Promoting these products is so bad. Please do me a favor. I don't care how much you like your favorite influencer. If they ever try to sell you on a tea that they say is going to make you lose X amount of pounds or give you their body or whatever, please block them. First of all, they're most certainly lying to you. They've been paid to promote this unethical product. I just think it's so unhealthy to insinuate that like you need to lose weight. If you really want to know why I hate these diet teas so much, they're not a diet tea, they're a laxative. If you take them, you're going to your pants. That's not glamorous. It's really dangerous, okay? So don't listen to them. Hey guys, that's all for now. See ya!
Get ready with me while I tell you guys about the time I ended up living with my crush who had just rejected me. I've had a crush on this guy in my class for a really long time, and then I finally made up my mind to tell him. I was way too scared to tell him in person, so instead I wrote it in a letter. When the day came, I waited until he was passing me at school. I held out the letter to him, but he completely ignored me and continued walking. It was really embarrassing, and my friends did not let me forget it. They kept making fun of me. They were saying I'm delusional for even trying to get with him. That would hurt my feelings if it wasn't for the fact that they made a really good point there. At my school, there's classes divided by school rankings, and I was really low in that ranking. I'm just bad at testing, like what can I say? On the other hand, he was in the highest ranking class, and he's good looking because life isn't fair. That's why they say he's out of my league, but I say Delulu is the Salulu, guys. Anyways, one day my house got completely wrecked from an earthquake, and I had to move. I was like, come on, man. First I get rejected, now I'm homeless. Luckily enough, my dad, he has this close friend, and he was nice enough to let us stay with him and his family while we kind of sort things out. When I moved in, that's when I found out that my dad's friend was the parent of my crush. So that means I'm going to have to stay in the same house as a dude who just rejected me. Go to part 2. Living with my crush isn't as great as you would think. First of all, he had just rejected me at school, not to mention his whole family is really weird. His brother is weird, his parents are weird. The only perk of moving into his house with my dad is that their house is huge because they're rich. I've never had such a nice room to stay in. But you know what? I think this forced proximity between us is going to finally convince him that I'm awesome, and he might have been in love with me all along without even knowing. Right when I moved in, he had a whole speech prepared about how I should leave him alone in this house. Funny, because now that he said that, I'm going to do anything but. I was having a conversation with his mom, and his mom kept sharing embarrassing information about him, and then I had an idea. Remember when I said he ranked really high at school and I didn't? I needed a tutor, and who better to go to than him? I told him I'll tell everyone his embarrassing secrets unless he agrees to help me with my classes. He was really upset at first that he had to help me, but ultimately he didn't have a choice, did he?
It was kind of romantic, the way he had absolutely no faith in my ability to study.
After that, we started spending a lot of time together. I was really nervous, but he looked like he'd rather jump off a cliff. No, but he's actually a good tutor. It started with a kiss.
Very random things that I hate. A friend of mine that I've been hanging out with recently has the longest and steepest driveway I've ever had to park on, and it's made me realize my hatred for long and steep driveways. The fact that some stores will only sell certain sizes online. The fact that I can't just go into Victoria's Secret, get my bra size, pisses me off. Because why the fuck do I have to order it online and pay so much more for shipping? Just sell it in store. Rage bait videos, simply because it works a little too well on me. The United States justice system. I don't even have to explain that one. I obviously love makeup, but why is it so expensive? And why do I look like that? Waking up and feeling dirty, even if you're not, even if you showered the night before, even if you showered that morning, if I wake up and I feel dirty, it ruins my whole day. My whole day. Okay guys, that's not it, but that's it for this video. I love you so much. Have an amazing day.
This is how you're gonna become the hot friend and not just the cute friend. Because nothing's worse as a teenage girl only being the cute friend. Your aesthetic is not doing what you want it to be doing. You need to switch out those bright colors to some grays, blacks, and whites. Those just scream mature and hot. And you need to wear something a bit more mature that'll show off your body a little bit. Not in a revealing way, just like I got it way. When it comes to your hair, start heat styling it. Once in a while is okay. Having it heat styled is just so much more mature and so much more done up. The straight or the waves is definitely the way to go. The natural hair just can scream younger and childish. Learn how to flirt with just your body language. Using your eyes or smile, a little bit like an arm touch with a guy. That screams hot, not cute. Stop putting others before yourself. Guys that come up to you and ask your help on how to get your friend to like him, that's a no. Girlie, you've got to stop letting those boys use you. Like, I know you want those guys to be asking those questions about you. Trust me, do those things and have some confidence. You will go from the cute friend to the hot friend. Mwah, love you all, bye.
Ready when we saying some annoying thing that influencers always do. It's like a really cute top on and someone asks, hey, where's your top from? We look at the comment but gatekeep the top. Another thing is they'll act like they're too famous or reply to their supporters' comment. Like, never that, girl. You can still reply. Another thing that they always be doing is they see the live comments. They see them. Whenever someone is spamming, don't answer the comment. Which sometimes I do this too because it depends on what the comment is. Another thing that they be doing is acting like everybody is fans of them. Like, girl, not everyone is your fan. And call them supporters, not fans. It just makes it seem like you're trying to put them below just because you have more clout than them. Another thing is they don't be appreciating how many followers they have. Like, y'all know good and well you have multiple followers and be grateful. Another thing is when they literally only respond to their hate comments. Like, respond to your actual good comments too. You don't only need to be replying to the hate comments because it just kind of shows the type of person that you are. Another thing that they do is be putting other influencers down just because they may have less clout than them. Like, girl. Anyways, let me know if y'all like these videos and want some more because I kind of don't have many video ideas.
Things I wish I knew last year. That being a brunette did not suit me. That the person I was in love with had 5 other girlfriends. That I'm better off with natural lashes. I wish I knew to not just willingly give out trust, because not everyone deserves it. You shouldn't be the only one fixing problems in a friendship. And finally, stop going for guys that can't drive.
My favorite animal was me when my freshman year fucking roommate would use my candles to have with her boyfriend to hide the smell of the fucking trash pile that she refused to throw away, even when I would remind her. My favorite animal was me when my most recent roommate clogged the fucking toilet with her shit, and she had the audacity to text me, hey, can you call maintenance for the toilet? Wait, is that my shit or your shit? I forgot. What? We had this huge argument because she let that toilet be broken for days. I had to use the other restroom in our freaking apartment. My favorite animal was me when my first semester freshman roommate offered my boyfriend a granola bar. He politely said, no, thank you. And she said, well, you look anorexic, so I'm just trying to help you out. Like, immediately no. I was like, that's what we're not gonna do. You're not gonna body shame my fucking boyfriend, especially with the way you're fucking built, bitch. My favorite animal was me when I had a fall with one of my friends and she threatened to leak not only my address, but my boyfriend's address on social media. First of all, why are we threatening to leak addresses? Second of all, the beef is between me and you, not you and him. And lastly, just in general, my favorite animal is me when the waitress doesn't let me eat off the kids' menu. Let me know if you guys want any more animal stories. I have so many left.